It's Clan the Spurs fan here. And of course, you know I'm the biggest Spurs fan in the world. But another team that is dear to my heart is the Dallas Cowboys. And I am getting sick and tired of hearing Cowboys fans talk about the Dallas Cowboys. I know that seems ironic since I'm a Cowboys fan, but Jesus Christ. Let me just tell you something. I had a Cowboys fan page on Instagram, and it had a little traction. I was getting, a few thousand followers here and there. I I was doing decent with it. But last year, as you know, we did not have a good season, and I criticized the coaching, and as I always do, I criticized Jerry Jones. But the fans, for some reason, in their mind, they put everything on Dak Prescott. I don't get Cowboys fans. I just don't. Let me tell you something. We have a owner that came straight into the league and fired one of the greatest coaches of all time. Then he hired another coach. That coach won a couple championships. Then he fired him. Then he had another coach that won a championship. Then he fired him. Later he gets Bill Parcells. Really great coach. Brings in talent like Tony Romo and Jason Witten. And guess what? Gone. You get Wade Phillips. Gone. And what does Wade Phillips go do? Win a championship. Why are we still blaming Dak Prescott for our issues? Why are we trying to blame the players for our issues? The Cowboys have not won a championship in forever. I'm 23 years old, and I don't even remember the last championship the Cowboys had. I was an infant. I was like 1 or 2. Look at this beard. I didn't have this. I was an infant. And we really going to sit here and talk about how the Dallas Cowboys, the issue is that Dak Prescott can't throw down the field. If we had Romo, Romo was a good player. He was a great player. He was all pro, just excellent. Romo was the man. But you really gonna say that you'd rather have Romo? That Romo made this huge difference and Dak is just trash? Let me tell you what Dak has to do to surpass the great Tony Romo's legacy. You know what he has to do? He has to win not a championship. He has to win 3 playoff games. If he wins 3 playoff games, he surpassed Tony Romo for one of the greatest Cowboys quarterbacks of all time. Romo has all these stats, but Romo was not the issue. Romo had not 2 championships. Oh my God. He had 2 playoff wins, guys. Why are we sitting here talking about we want Tony Romo back? What is wrong with Cowboys fans? It's so obvious what the issue is. We don't have a coach. The offense isn't even tailored for Dak Prescott. And some people talking about, well, if we have Dez. What are you talking about? We haven't won in forever, guys. Why? Why are we constantly talking about the players? Dak Prescott is a great leader. Dak Prescott doesn't turn the ball over. He's a good player. It's not him. Stop with that. I had that Cowboys fan page. I had a Cowboys fan page on Instagram. I got rid of it because of Cowboys fans like you. You guys are faker than Kawhi Leonard's laugh. You are. Because the same people that's sitting here saying, I want Tony Romo. You were getting on Tony Romo when he was playing. You were calling him a choke artist. You were saying, why are we having Tony Romo? I'd rather John Kitna play. Saying all kinds of stuff. And guess what? Tony Romo didn't get great until the tail end of his career. And even with that, he didn't have coaching. He came out there and he was doing audibles left and right. Every single play, you see Romo changing it. That's coaching. The coaching suck. Romo was a better coach. So don't sit here and talk about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is a great leader, and he's a good quarterback. Stop it. You did this. You even did this the first year he got into the league, trying to talk about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott isn't Romo. And then we get into the playoffs. Dak Prescott makes a crazy run at the end, try to get us back in the game. After the game, Cowboys fans get on Twitter and Instagram. What did I say? I told you that if Tony Romo was playing. Tony Romo got 2 playoff wins. Stop it. 2. Tony Romo is not who you think he is. I don't know why people think Tony Romo was just so great. He's a very good quarterback. Tony Romo, in my eyes, he was great. I get that. I know I say I don't know why people think he's great. He was great. But Tony Romo also had issues. He choked sometimes. I get it. He did. But right now, we're going to sit here and talk about the players? The player is the issue? Let me tell you something, man. This is why I can't stand Cowboys fans, and this is why I got rid of my page. Because I cannot stand y'all. I'm just being honest. I'm as real as it gets when it comes to my team. I love the Cowboys. But at the same time, I realize we're not going to do anything as long as Jerry Jones is the coach, the GM, the president, the owner, the cheerleader, the quarterback, the defensive back. He's everything. We're not going to do anything. Okay? There is no, well, you know, if we get rid of Dak and we move up in the draft, you're stupid. Dak Prescott is a good quarterback. But Dak Prescott is not going to do anything if he has to constantly be in shotgun or constantly be in the pocket when he's not even that type of quarterback. A true coach would be able to know how to handle Dak. Stop it, Cowboys fans. Stop it. I know I went on a little rant, but Jesus Christ, I'm getting tired of hearing about it. I'm getting tired and sick of everyone blaming the players. How long are you going to blame the players? When do we start talking about Jason Garrett? When do we start talking about the coaching? When are we going to start talking about that? And I'm not playing hindsight. I'm not. If the Dallas Cowboys go and win the rest of their games, I know how it's going to end. We're going to lose first round. And it's not going to be Dak's fault. It's not going to be the defense fault. It's not going to be the offense fault. It's going to be coaching's fault because we're never prepared for these games. We are so inconsistent. It's been like this forever. I'm 23 years old and I see it. And I'm trying not to curse. I see 40-year-olds. I literally see 40 to 50, 60-year-olds on Instagram, on Twitter, talking about Dak is trash. You guys experienced championships. You knew what greatness was. How could you just blame Dak? Dak is the man. He has morals. He's a leader. He doesn't turn the ball over. He's clutch. He showed all these qualities his first year in the league. You developed that. You're supposed to develop quarterbacks. I'm done. You Cowboys fans need some help, man. I love the Cowboys, but I stick to myself. This is why I don't communicate with Cowboys fans that often. And it's not all y'all. It's not. But some Cowboys fans, man, Dak is trash. Dak is this. This is ridiculous. How long before we just blame coaching? That was my little rant, man. I'm done. You guys need to look at the reality of things. Stop blaming the players. We've been blaming the players for years. Been blaming the players for 20 years. Stop it. At some point, you got to look at the head up, and it trickles down from the front office to the coaching to the result you see on the field. All right, man. I'm out. I'm so tired of y'all. All right, peace.